Welcome back, lottery fans, and welcome to day number 7 of our video series, 10 winning rundowns for 10 states in 10 days. And I know you're all really excited to find out what number 7 is, which state number 7 is. I've been seeing the comments you've been leaving down below in the other videos, eagerly anticipating your state coming up. Well, I'm going to be giving you number 7 today, but as always, make sure you go back and check out the other the other 6 in the series that we've done already. There's been some fantastic rundowns. Every single one has been hitting. Every single one has been getting some great numbers. And I'm happy to say today is a pick 4 rundown for this state, and it's another one where I've caught it early. I've been doing the research, and I've been doing the rundowns, doing the backtracking. And this one started working just last Wednesday, so just 5 days ago this started hitting. So I'm happy to go ahead and bring this to you early for this state, so you can actually go ahead and start using it. And it hasn't been running for a couple of weeks before you find out it's starting to work. But let's go ahead and jump into it real quick. If you want to find out what the state is, give me a thumbs up right now. I'm just trying anything to get a thumbs up out of you guys, because I really love all those thumbs up. Thank you for everyone that's giving me a thumbs up, by the way. Alright, so the state that is number 7 on our list of 10 is Illinois. How many of you guessed it was Illinois? How many of you were hoping that it was going to be something like Texas or North Carolina or Florida? I know a lot of you are hoping it'll be Florida, or maybe even South Carolina, or maybe even some of the other states there. There's still several states out there that the next 3 could potentially be. But this is going to be for Illinois. This is going to be for Illinois evening pick 4. And as I said, I've been tracking this just since last week, the start of last week. And it was actually the 11th of September is our base date, not the birth date, the base date that we're going to go off of. So we're going to take that result from the 11th of September. And that was a 1-2-1-5 in our Illinois evening lottery. Now the rundown that we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to go do our base grid using that 1-2-1-5 number. Then we'll use the, I believe it's the flip numbers today that we're going to go ahead and use. And then I'm going to show you for the last 4 days since the 11th of September where this has been hitting. And it's actually hit 3 days out of those 4 days. So it's a really hot rundown. It's a really hot strategy to go ahead and use, because that's it. 3 out of 4 days is fantastic. You rarely see it hitting that many times. So the rundown we're actually going to be using is the 1-3-5. For those of you that follow along with the videos, you'll know this is a fairly common rundown that we use, and happy to see that it's working in this state. So definitely go ahead and try it in your state as well. And the way in which we do this rundown is we take that 1-2-1-5 and we put it in the left-hand column down here, like so. Now, once we've got that 1-2-1-5, what we're going to do is we're going to take in this column here, we're going to add 1 to every single number. So 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 1 plus 1 is 2, and 5 plus 1 is 6. Then we move over to the next column here, and we'll take 3 plus 1, 3 plus 1 is 4, 3 plus 2 is 5, 3 plus 1 is 4, and finally 3 plus 5 is 8. And then finally we'll do the last column here. We'll take that 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 5 plus 2 is 7. 5 plus 1 is 6. And finally 5 plus 5 is 10. But we only need the 1 digit, so we take the right handmost digit and put a 0 in there. So there's our base grid right there. Now we're going to go ahead and use our flip numbers here. Flip numbers have been very popular in this rundown series. Many of the rundowns for the last 6 have been flip numbers, so definitely flip numbers winning out over mirror numbers. Be interesting to see for the next 3 days which ones actually win for that, whether it's the mirror numbers or the flip numbers. So we'll take each number, we'll look it up on the top line of our flip numbers. The corresponding number underneath it is the flip number. So we'll start with the 1. On the top line it's a 1 here, underneath it's a 4, so our flip number is a 4. 2, 1 underneath it's a 5, put the 5 there. 4, 1 underneath it's a 7, 7 there. 6, 1 underneath it's a 9, put a 9 there. And then we're just going to keep going down, filling in all those flip numbers. 2 is 5, 3 is 6, 5 is 8, and 7 is 0. 1 is 4, 1 is 4, 4 is 7, and 6 is, and sorry, my mistake here. I just noticed this should be a 2, not a 1. Glad I caught that. That would have thrown everything off. So this should be a 5. How many of you actually went ahead and commented in the comments before you got to this spot and realized I'd actually fixed this? Thank you if you did. Appreciate it if you did point that out. Definitely makes it feel like you're paying attention, so thank you. 6 is a 9. 5 is an 8. 6 is a 9. 8 is a 1. And 0 is a 3. There we go. All right. That's all good there. So let's go ahead and I'll show you now for the last 4 days, so from September 12th all the way through September 15th. I don't have the results in yet for the 16th, so that'll be something you can go ahead and look up on this video as you're watching it. But let's go ahead and get those 3 winning numbers out of the last 4 days. And it all started on the very next day, so the 12th of September. And the result on the 12th was a 2471. And if we go ahead and look on our base grid, we've got a 2 4. So it's actually showing up twice. We've got a 1 2 4 7, which is a box number of 2471. But it also shows up here as well. So it's showing up twice on this base grid. And as you know, I say if something shows up twice on a grid, there's a good possibility it's going to hit again sometime in the rest of the month. So definitely pay attention to that 1 2 4 7. That could be a very hot number. All right, next day, 9/13, Friday the 13th. Was not unlucky for Illinois because it actually had a hit off this grid. It was a 4549 was the result. And if we go ahead and we look in our flip number grid, our translated grid, we've got the straight right here, 4549. Not quite a horizontal pattern down, but the horizontal with a flip to the right there. So that's a straight number there, 4549. It's definitely a lucky day there for Illinois, because if you played that number, that's $500 in your pocket right there. Well worth it. All right, next one. It actually took a break on Saturday. We didn't hit on Saturday, but on Sunday, on the 9/15, which was the third out of our 4 days, we had a 4956. And that one again came off our translated grid. We had a 4956, another straight number right here, 4956. We actually had it as a box number here as well. So definitely twice, another number that's showing up twice on the grid there, but we had the straight hit right there. So there we have it. There we have Illinois Evening Lottery Pick 4. 3 hits out of 4 days. Super hot. Definitely start playing this if you're in Illinois. And if you're in any other state, definitely go ahead and try this rundown in your state as well. You can get the Pick 4 rundown worksheet from lotterypredictor.com. The comments are down below in the description. And give it a try. So I've got 3 days left now of this out of our 10-day series. Lots of states still yet could be happening. I know a lot of you are hoping that your state's going to win. Give me a comment below if you think you can guess which is going to be in our 8th position, or our 8th day, which I guess will be the third from last state, or third from top state, however you want to describe it. Leave me a comment. As I say, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Please share it with anyone else. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, so you're not going to miss out on the next 3. And of course, check out the links down below in the description. You'll see the previous 6 days videos as well, so you can go ahead and look at those. If your state may already be in there if you haven't been following that, and that's it. Those are some really hot rundowns, so well worth it. All right, I'll be back with some more rundowns later on. In the meantime, good luck, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.